Dramatic, elastic like magic. Dangerous, hips hit splits like gymnastics. Shuffle, or else. I like that progression. Wurlitzer? Comfort. You can count on me for anything. You can have me until sick. Ooh, I love. You can rest on me, fixing my back, and you show me what's next. I'm impatient now. Oh, that was so percussive. So good. Wait, let me get into that. I love how she's so cosmic. Yes, man. My boy, say you want more, love me all night. Oh! I needed it to go like maybe 2 more hours. Okay, deserve it. I think I identified this last week as like deserve it. My favorite out of like all the things that I listened to EP today. The worst. It's just so good, I think. This percussion, should I say it now? Yeah, I'm gonna say it now. It gives me very like Anderson Paak. Sort of like giddy, playful, percussion. Don't even apologize for the flex because Whoa. Did I say this last week? That's like this switch in vocals from like everything before 154 to like after. So good. Is it too early to call it? Cause I really like this. Very siren-ish. She's just really good. Oh, let's go! Come on now. I just think about this song right here. Yeah, it's just too good. Oh my goodness. So damn impatient, he begging me. Come play with me, I changed the game. No, you're not leaving here the same. Here we go. Everybody shut up. Just like last time. This is like, you know, you're really just laying in bed and you're letting this huge giant sing over top of you and you're just like blasting off. It's just it's gonna be what? Here we go. We're gonna have to skip this. Here we go. Did listen to this last time. Here we go. Watch that video. And now, this song does good in so many places, but I think this is such a good Bay Area song. Come on. Dramatic, elastic like magic. Dangerous, hips hit splits like gymnastics. Boost me up a little bit, say how good this ass is. Catch him by surprise, damn she really talking nasty. You keep us up like a passenger. Oh my god. Come to me, I'm tired of talking. me thinking about it. Baby, gonna need it, come and put it down on me. When you're with me,
She's too good, I see it.
it's mandatory. Up inside out. When we with the place,
Oof.
start up inside out.
She's too good! It's this part. That's so good. Ah. So good. Is that audio reversed in it? 808 slides. I love it when she does this sort of this very full vowel. That sounds like she's singing from the nose. That kind of thing. Ooh, okay. Ah, to the moon, let's go.
I'm a star, you wanna choose me.
Bass.
I'm less and booty juicy.
Ah!
Brow and me take from anybody's paradise.
The vocalizations.
Take it out, take me to the moon.
Ooh, the bass is so crunchy, gritty, grunchy. Hi. My cat. Ah! It's too good. Anyway, so I'm gonna go through it one by one, but I'm gonna say outright, first of all, for instrumental, number 6 is my favorite. Number 7, I really love the bass in it, but for an all-around favorite, it is number 2, Deserve It. Okay, let's do this. Cosmic Queen. I really love the synth, or the Wurlitzer in the beginning. What is that called? Rakiyah, if you're still listening. In the first like bits of the song, the when she sings Down My Back, the little run on back is so good. And this is what came into my mind when I listened to this. But this felt like when you are worshiping a deity, but the deity is telling you how to do it right, and you're just listening because you're like, absolutely yes, right? So this is kind of like an instruction manual, and then she knows really how to end a song, and it's fucking gorgeous. Then we get to number 2, which is Deserve It. The percussion, deeply enjoy it. I deeply enjoy it as a drummer, but also as someone who just likes music. From 155 and forward, the vocals, when you get there, is like, there were so many people singing on this that I had to check if there was a feature on it, or if Rakiyah is just magically capable of singing in, and she is, singing in so many sort of iterations of her own voice, and it's so good. And I wrote 3 songs in one, 3 vocalists in one, and then the whole siren aspect of 340 and forwards. It's just so good. I think this is why Deserve It is my favorite one. We have now number 3, which is 1-800 Milky Way. I caught a glimpse of my face when I got to that part from 305. Shame. I thought I looked like I was gonna faint. Anyway, the simplicity of the instrumental is so good because it's so pushed forward, because by the beautiful voices of Rakiyah and Davion, they are so good together. And then we have number 5, which I just kind of put like 3 lines down, which is She's Too Good, oh my god. And I think of her dance video so much. Boy, what? And then we get to number 6, which is what I said was my favorite instrumental. Rakiyah. The vocals in the beginning, are they reversed, pitched, in any sort of way. I really love that. And then is it intentionally incorporated into the instrumental? Like, did you know coming into making the song that you were going to do this, or was that like, hey, let's try this out, this might sound good, you know? Did it come before or did it come after? 808 slides. Okay, that's not how to do it best, but whatever. I love it. And then the way, once again, Rakiyah uses her voice as this like other instrument for like percussion is just so good. And then 254 synths, what are they called? What are the specific synths or keys that are being used there? Thank you so much, Rakiyah, and I love you. And then we get to number 7, which the bass I like so much. And then I specifically wrote down so smart, booty juicy. So good, so good. It's just so good. But yeah, those are my initial thoughts of it. It's so good. It's a soundscape. It's an EP, but it's also a soundscape. It's a beautiful soundscape. And I will bring it now to JD of a week later. JD, what are your thoughts now? And are you feeling a lot better? Let me know. Bye.
Hello. It is Thursday, February 23, 2023, and it has been a week since the Cosmic Queen came out with The Cosmic Queen. Hello, Rakiyah. Okay, so obviously you've just come from last week's thoughts when I was slightly sick, but now that I'm feeling much better, I think I'm both very honest as a person who's sick, but I think I might not have been able to elaborate my words as good as if I wasn't sick. So let's start with number 1, which is The Cosmic Queen. Particularly really enjoy this one's opening regarding the vinyl effect and the vocal lowered. It's so good. Percussion is very good to me. I love it. I think percussion wise this one's my favorite, next to the Moon, but no. I think I said this last week, but that song, The Cosmic Queen, feels very much like an instructional song of how to worship someone, specifically the Cosmic Queen, and it's just so good. I put a little heart next to it. And then how she says the Cosmic Queen, which is like this sort of like the cosmic queen. Should I put the IPA of that? It's just so good. Pronunciation, as always, Rakiyah uses enunciation, pronunciation, and vocals as like an added instrumental, as a percussion kind of thing, and it's just really good. The second verse has got to be my favorite part of this whole song, if I had to pick a specific part. And then the outro is very good. I'll keep saying it every single time, but Rakiyah knows how to make a whole song, but Rakiyah really knows how to end a song in a way that makes you want to listen to it again, so you can experience the end. Not because you're like, oh, I want the song to end. But like, I can't wait for the ending because I need to know what she's gonna do to this whole thing again, and make it brand new. Number 2, which is Deserve It, which is, I probably said last week, which is my favorite song, and which is what's playing in the background right now. The pronunciation is so good. Like I said, her voice is an instrument. Like, everyone's voice is an instrument, but it's the way she uses her voice as an instrument, as an initial melody, as a percussion, very good. It has this sort of like main vocal and then like call and response kind of thing where she's like singing with herself, which is really nice, and I love it. The vocals are so good to me because it feels like there's a new Rakiyah singing in like all 3 parts of it, right? It's 3 Rakiyah singing, 3 Rakiyahs in a song. Don't Apologize for the Flex, very good. She's just so good. And then we have at 1 minute and 54 where the vocal change is so pleasing to my ears, like so good. Melody wise, this is the one that I have the biggest body of text for, because it's just like I have so much to say about it. And then I personally think that a stripped back version of the song would be so good. Like a Tiny Desk performance of it would be so good, right? An entire Rakiyah Tiny Desk performance would be really great, but if she opens with Deserve It, it'll be sort of like this transformative moment of like worship and reflection on the Cosmic Queen itself. It's so good. And the ending of this is very Siren-esque to me, which is great. Number 3, which is 1-800 Milky Way. I have to say that Rakiyah's like switching of D's and T's, good, amazing, very great, fantastic. I love, it's just, her voice is an instrument. And then the way she packs words into a sentence, into a phrase, the syntax is so good, where you learn exactly how to sing it with her song, because it's not expected when you're first learning it that the words will go here and here. She packs words into a sentence in this sort of purposeful way. The delivery is amazing. And then Davion is once again fucking fantastic. I put, oh my god, the outro. I'm telling you, she's so good at outros. And then like, I think I said it's something about like this song being like the ending of 1-800 Milky Way is like if you're laying in bed fully prone, just staring up at the sky, and the lighting is like purple, and you have this sort of giant siren-esque alien figure singing above you and doing like dancing, right? It's just so good. It's very like evocative of an image of a siren singing to you, right? And then we have number 4, which is Naughty by Nature. This is honestly, Rakiyah, please market this to a Bay Area crowd right now, because it's just, Naughty by Nature would be such a good 2000s song. Bay Area. I think this would be such a good, put this on every single Bay, Wild 94.9, 106.1, oh my god, such a fucking hit. I feel like I need to request this. I'm actually gonna go and request this now at every station. My particular favorite line of Naughty by Nature just is always is harmless. However, for you, I'm harmless. How beautiful and how wonderful is it to have and know that someone is a danger to so many people in this sort of like siren-esque femme fatale kind of way, where she's very like beautifully threatening. However, for you and with you, she can put her guard down. She is harmless. You know there's an element of danger to her, but with you, that she doesn't feel the need to be so weary of you. How beautiful is that? And then the reuse of the lyrics with a different melody or a different kind of feel to it towards the end is just so good, so good. I wrote Chef's Kiss again. Number 5, which is Care For Me When I Call. The auto-tune as an additional instrument is very good. Then the melody I really love for Easily We Can Be Free on my house is so good. And then the Forgive Me is mandatory, very reminiscent of Naughty by Nature. Very good, very good, very good. Then we have Lay You Down Again, which the reversed vocals for me, I think I really liked last time too, and I really like it more, especially now that I've lived with the song for a couple of days already. And then she has this sort of very hypnotizing way of singing to you for the delivery of it is very hypnotizing. The vocals are very like luring you into this headspace, luring you into this musical space that's like really fucking good. It's I wrote to it, it's leading you to water to drink. Is it a refreshing drink, or is it a drink after running for miles and miles? I don't know, but it's a great like luring you to water to drink, not to drown you, but to provide you with water kind of thing. And I'll mention this at the end, but it's such a good universe of songs. She's fucking fantastic at that. Then we're going to the last one, which is To the Moon, which the bass and the melody, my favorite. The marching percussion is just so good. It's a good end and reprieve from the whole album, which is very complex music thinking wise. You've done a lot of thinking, and then you get To the Moon, which like eases you on your way out, right? It's a beautifully ordered album, right? You can listen to it, I guess, on shuffle if you like, but I think listening to it all the way through would be fantastic, because there's an opening, there's a middle, and then there's this outro of like, you've been moving around so much, let me lay you down kind of thing. This is not lay you down, but like, let me ease you down to take a nap. And once again, I think this and Deserve It, this and The Cosmic Queen are very like worship-esque song, which is very good, because you open with this like instructions of worship, and then now you have this outro of like, I guess it's the end of church now kind of thing. Overall, I have so many nice things to say about it because it's just so good. I don't it's very hard for me to hate anything. It is very easy for me to love something, but this is a specific kind of interesting, neat kind of love for this album, because I have been listening to it nonstop this whole week, and as I would do with like any of my 1 week videos, but this one was like unenjoyable over and over again, where it is a crafted, beautifully done universe of music, and they all exist within this musical space, this theme and idea, yet they can stand alone. They're good as they are as a single song, but together in a group is just so, it's an entire thing to envision. It's an entire thing that evokes a sort of image in your mind. And I think Rakiyah is so, from her other albums, from my discography deep dive, I have this sort of understanding that Rakiyah is very good at thematic and unified themes in an album, right? Rakiyah does great singles. I think Rakiyah is a fantastic album musician, where you can pick songs to stand alone and you can listen to them over and over again, but the experience of listening to an entire album by itself, an entire album is an experience in and of itself. She is a great album EP maker. The whole of it is fucking fantastic. It is not a chore to get through the whole thing. It is not a chore for it to end when you know that you can just restart the whole album. Yeah. I was really passionate right there. But as a whole, I think it's fucking fantastic, and I will be peddling this to every radio station in the Bay Area. But yeah, this has been my thoughts on The Cosmic Queen. I welcome you down below to let me know what you thought of the whole album, if you have any specific songs that you really liked. If you are Rakiyah and you're watching this, pardon me for the terrible faces that I've made throughout this album, but you are fucking fantastic. This is a brilliant album, and I am so sad that I'm not in LA and I can't come into you and, you know, personally go like this in your presence, but you are brilliant, fantastic, and I look forward to absolutely everything else that comes after this. Well, this has been JD, and I thank you so much for watching this entire video. If you made it through the end, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you liked it, go ahead and like, give a comment, is a little heart or something like that. And if you did not like it, I will say my usual thing of take it up with God, man. But yeah, this has been JD, and I will see you when I see you next. Thank you so much. Kapow!